Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another Peasants kitchen. I think that's what I called it, don't remember. And today I'm going to show you how to make a very simple hot chocolate or Maca cacao hot chocolate. So in a pot I am adding some milk. I'm using almond milk here and also adding honey just to make it sweet. What I did to measure out the milk was I poured it in the cup that I wanted to use to drink it out of, and I just poured that cup of milk into the pot. Now I am putting a teaspoon of maca powder in, a heaped teaspoon by the way, and then cacao powder from Topeka. I did 3 teaspoons by accident. It was probably a bit too much for me, so I would recommend probably going with 2, maybe even 1.5 teaspoons of cacao powder just because of how strong it is. And then I'm adding a dash of cinnamon and a dash of nutmeg. And then a bit of salt just to enhance those flavors. Now, cacao powder is very hard to incorporate with liquid, so it's going to require a lot of mixing. Same with maca powder, so you just want to keep mixing that into the milk. The milk is also hot on the stove, or make sure it is on the stove. And you just want to keep incorporating it, keep mixing until it is fully incorporated, and you can tell how it changes with the color and the texture and the consistency of it. Just keep mixing, keep incorporating it in. As we can see, like that, it's almost fully mixed in. Cacao powder does like to keep its chunks together, so you want to mix it in hard until those chunks are either very small or fully gone, like so. And while we're doing this, the milk is slowly heating up. We want it to get to a nice little bubble, I guess. But look, as we can see, the cacao, the maca, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, fully incorporated. There's no sort of layer on there. Oh, look at that color. Super chocolatey. And then I'm just adding some agave nectar to it just to sweeten it up a bit. I did add honey before, but I wanted to add like that dark agave nectar flavor to it. And we just want to mix that in again. A lot of mixing goes into this because you don't want it to burn on the bottom and you don't want a skin to form on the top. But again, you can use whatever like flavor of sweetness you want, and you can use whatever milk you are after. And I'm just adding cacao nibs just to add that texture to it when you drink it, and you've got something to bite on, because I don't have marshmallows, so I'm using that. And now it is steaming and we want it to bubble and just simmer a little bit. That's when we know when it's hot and ready to pour into our glass. But look at the color of it. Oh, I will say this was absolutely delicious, except I added too much cacao. But once it starts bubbling like that, we want to stir it, make sure it doesn't form a skin. And again, almond milk likes to separate, so that's why it looks like that, but it still tastes completely fine. And then we want to get our glass and we want to pour it into our glass, whatever glass you want. And again, I used this glass to measure out how much milk I wanted, which worked perfectly. Oh, a nice hot cup of cocoa for a nice cool day, cool, windy, rainy day, just to sit on the couch, looking outside by the balcony, or you know, playing Xbox, whatever you're doing your assignments, about to go to bed, watching a movie. It's the best sweetness. It just tops off your day. It makes you all nice and warm inside. And right now I'm just adding some coconut sugar over the top just to add a bit more sweetness. It just tops it off. Like again, like if you don't have marshmallows, adding the coconut sugar and the cacao nibs to it just tops it off. It gives it a different consistency and texture and flavor. You can never go wrong with coconut sugar. If you don't want to use coconut sugar, you can always use brown sugar. Would probably recommend dark brown sugar with it. But yeah, just add that on top. It just adds as a sweet layer to it. And then a pinch of salt just to enhance that flavor and also balance the chocolate and the sugar out as well. And just like that, we've got a cacao and maca hot chocolate, all vegan, all good for you. These super good for you, not gonna lie. So if you want a healthy hot chocolate, hit this up. Pretty simple and easy to make. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and follow my social medias. Bye!